Happy Thursday,
Was that
100.7
just your stomach? Did I just hear that?
Was that me? I thought
That
you
must have
did
been your
that.
chair. Right before we went on, Selena said, "My stomach is growling," and then she was like, "Good morning," and I heard like a that might have been your chair.
It's ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to eat already. It knows as soon as trending is over on air, I'm like, "Okay, what are you feeding
As
me?"
soon as that music bed hits, it triggers it, you
Yeah,
know?
it's amazing. Pavlov, I'm telling you. Need my snacks. Need my snackies. Yep. So today, last night, it came down late last night. Coolio died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
59 years old, passed away. Not a whole lot of details on what the only story that I saw was that he was visiting a friend, went to the bathroom, friend thought he was in there for a while,
Hmm.
and, unfortunate circumstances there.
Yeah.
It looked like they were saying a, cardiac issue. Don't want to speculate, but that was the only thing I saw. But yeah, 50. I mean, what a big part of the 90s. I mean, Gangsta's Paradise was a huge won a Grammy, was a huge song, Dangerous Minds soundtrack. For me, I thought it was super cool because that was the Nickelodeon, Saturday nights on Nickelodeon were a big thing. He did the Keenan and Kel theme song. I thought that was so cool.
Right in your wheelhouse there,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, just one of those names that pops up and kind of makes you go like a very nostalgic name as a
Right.
90s kid.
And he was supposed to be on the I Love the '90s tour.
Yes. So I've actually got oh man, I should look for that picture. It's gonna take me too long to find. So when I was first starting out in my radio career on Philly's Hits and Hip Hop, we had done the I Love the 90s tour is a tour that's been going on forever. It's always been Coolio, Salt and Pepper, Tone Loc, people of that
Great
ilk,
show.
Rob Bass.
Yes.
Um, and so we were in Trenton and doing the show, and Coolio had just done a set, and it was fantastic. Which I thought was really cool because, uh, Salt and Pepper were great, but cool. Just Gangsta's Paradise felt like the song that everybody was like up about. Fast forward now, I'm backstage. I was doing overnights at that point in time, but was mostly a street teamer. They basically only let me on the air because I was the only one stupid enough that would sit there. In case any of our multiple stations went off the air, they could say, "Okay, Crockett, go fix it. You're here." And so I'm standing in a room I don't know that I'm supposed to be in, and just kind of hanging out. And all of a sudden, I feel on the back of my right arm, just like this cold, like someone put something cold on my arm, and I
Would you
turn.
say cool, perhaps?
It's Coolio.
Like he's radiating coolness?
But just think about that. Like you're thinking, like, okay, it's probably somebody I'm working with. It's just like,
Yeah,
hey, let's
he's
take a
right
break real
behind
quick.
you.
I turn, and he's just looking at me like I'm you're freaking Coolio. What? So he goes, "You want to sit?" And I go, "Sure."
Wow.
So we
Did you
go
look
sit on.
behind you? You must have looked. Did you look behind you? Because I would have looked behind me and been like, he's
It
talking to
it was
me?"
the weirdest thing because we were the only two people in there. Where to get the beer
Wow.
from? I don't know because I feel like I would have heard somebody like looking through a cooler if there was a cooler in there. So we just sat down, just had a just very nonchalant conversation. It's funny we're talking. Tone Loc comes in, so now I realize, am I in a green room? Like, am I in like a Tone Loc's? It was really
You know
funny
what?
because
They were
did
probably wondering if you were the opening act.
probably they're like, oh, Vanilla Ice is here. Um, Uh, did you ever have those kind of step back moments? I always call them the Wonder Years moments, like the Kevin
Mm,
Arnold moments where like you can almost feel Daniel Stern narrating this part of your life.
yes.
I always think about that moment of so I'm sitting in the middle of a couch between Tone Loc and Coolio. And just in like your life's picture, whenever you're thinking about what your life's going to be when you're younger, you have an idea of maybe what you want to do and stuff like that. And then there's some things that just absolutely catch you off guard. And I feel like I had this out of body experience of like looking at me on a couch
Yes.
next to Coolio. Tone Loc had a fanny pack when they weren't cool anymore. Like it was the weirdest thing. It,
He was bringing it back,
but
man.
we just had a great conversation. And then all of a sudden this like rush of like our station people came in because we had different things we needed to do. But it was maximum 5 minutes, but we just
Wow.
had a really nice conversation, super nice guy. And he never really went musically, you could say, obviously, he hadn't had a hit since the 90s. But if you put on Celebrity Chef or,
He was there.
Wife Swap, any of those, any of those reality shows that were so big through the 2000s, he was there. He was
Yeah.
one of those guys.
So it wasn't even like he sat down to drink his own beer and you just happened to be there. He offered you your own beer? Like he had 2 beers and he gave you one of them?
I again, I have no idea what was happening in the maybe 5 minutes I was in that room
Like,
by myself.
maybe is it possible you stole Tone Loc's beer? Is that possible?
Maybe Tone Loc sat down because he had beef. He was like, "I'm gonna knock this dude out. I had a beer
He was
over
gonna
there, and he's drinking it."
he was hiding something. Maybe he had, like, brass knuckles in his fanny
He could have.
pack. He was
He
gonna
could
take
have.
you
We
out,
don't know.
That that kid stole my beer. That was for me. I was supposed to have a moment with Coolio, not
I'm
this
gonna see if I
guy.
might have that picture. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can
Okay,
find it.
that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna go back into the
He handed
archives
you a
here.
beer. It wasn't even like you shared a beer. No, I think that'd be even weirder. You shared a beer.
That's the thing. It was just so
He had to,
again,
and he
like,
gave
think
you
about it.
one.
You feel somebody, like, approach you, you feel and you, like, turn around and you're expecting I you're basically I knew that he was in the building. I probably was expecting anyone other than
Yeah,
Coolio at that point
yeah.
in time.
I just like
Um,
how you feel something cool behind you. I mean, which was the beer, but still, I mean, hello, Coolio.
I was just like,
That's amazing.
"Hey."
Hey,
Um,
hey, hey. Gotta
there's
be cool. Gotta be cool. Gotta be
I
cool.
think I
Yeah,
might let me see. Oh,
he's looking for the
I'm in my
picture.
Phillies hits and hip hop folder. Let's
He's
see.
finding it.
I got some
Oh boy, I
there's a
can't
lot
wait to
of
see the
pressure
fanny
here.
pack on Tone Loc.
There's a lot of pressure here.
Yeah.
And I'm probably doing something stupid.
Are you feeling like the pressure you felt sitting in between Tone Loc's fanny pack and Coolio?
The fanny pack was really funny because I just remember being like,
I
"Wow."
told you the fanny pack is cool.
Well, this was
See?
2000s
Man after my own heart.
whatever. Um,
Is,
I can remember who else was there for the picture too, and I can't it's
oh,
disappointing.
wow. Wow. Wow, what a memory. That's a cool memory to have.
Yeah, it was just a nice dude. Just a really nice
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Feel like I was there on the couch. Yeah, I could totally see that Wonder Years moment.
And then it's funny because a lot
Marrying
of
it
the
in
stuff
your
that's
head.
come up in the Coolio stuff is his beef that he had with Weird Al. And there was an interview that came out where
Gangsta's
Coolio was
Paradise.
like, I totally overblew that, and, like, he's like, "This guy's
He
making
finally did. He finally
Oh,
admitted
yeah.
to okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
there's,
He had
like, a
his piece.
picture of them hugging and stuff like that. He
Oh,
came
good.
out and was like, "This guy's, like, parroting, Michael Jackson. Who the heck am I to be
Oh.
like, no, like, that's his thing." He's like, "I listened to it, years later and didn't want to admit it that it was a super funny song that he did." Um, yeah,
That's good.
so
I'm glad to hear it because whenever, that song will come up, I'll be in the car with my husband, and, he loves Coolio too, and, that conversation will come up about how he had such beef with Weird Al.
yeah,
I'm glad to hear that there was closure. I could tell my
there was
husband he could have
closure.
closure
Yes.
too, that it was okay because I like them both, man. I didn't wanna have to choose. I just didn't wanna have to choose.
I'm gonna
Alright.
find this. Oh, uh
How many green room couch
no, you
pictures
know what
do
it
you have?
is? It's that I remember the people who were in the picture, and I have to
Mhm.
go, obviously, again, this is way, 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 way back, so I've gotta do a bunch of scrolling. Let's
To look
see.
for it.
Is this the winner?
Hopefully, you're having better luck finding it than I did last night trying to put together a a montage video. Ugh. So, yeah, hopefully it's still there.
Okay. I'll
Alright, well,
I'll comment
we'll
it.
break
If I
in.
find it, I'll comment it into the comment
Good.
section. There we go.
Alright, we'll break in with that. That sounds good.
Breaking news. Tick, 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 tick.
Breaking news,
RL, good
Crockett,
morning.
Coolio.
Kelly, good morning. Um, okay. Well, let's
Alright,
jump.
well, that's good. Alright. I just wanna remind people that, we have a sweet deal going up 9 this morning for Urban Air, and you want a good laugh because I had a good laugh putting the video together. I took the kids to Urban Air to test out. I did it with them. I didn't just stand there and watch them. I have an almost 9-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son. I did all of the features at Urban Air. Yes, even the skyline, which is, like, it's like a zip line.
Yeah.
My son was making fun of me. He says, "You look like a star." And I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you, buddy." No, like a starfish.
No, you quite literally look like a star. I gotta say, you had told me about it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch the video. It sounds funny. Far exceeded my own expectations.
Oh,
So if you
thank
get a
you.
chance to go, you got a chance to go check that out.
'Cause the video almost didn't happen, so I'm glad it worked out. We had a blast, and, yeah, you can get passes, 50% off. You can get
Nice.
$50 gift card actually for Urban Air, so use it how you like. $50 gift card for only 25 bucks. You're gonna have to beat me to it because I'm also gonna go buy some of those because I had so much. I should probably get it for the kids too, but I wanna do it because they even have go-karts there too.
That's
They have
fun.
climbing walls, they have the battle, you feel like a warrior. I did that, the obstacle course.
That's fun.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that, we do it
It's
like that. We
yeah.
gotta go, but I just wanna let you know that that's on sale 9, and you'll see the video right here on LEV's Facebook page at 9 too,
Yes, it's
and it is on
1
sale.
minute well spent. I'll tell you that
Oh
much.
god,
Yeah.
it's so good. Sweetdeals.com and a good laugh too. Alright, everybody, have a wonderful Thursday. Yay!
Whoop whoop. Bye, everybody.